Hello, Aquarius. How are you guys? This is Debs, and this is your reading for December 2023. Now, Aquarius, in meditation, I saw a woman poring over a map. She was taking a day off, and she really wanted to get from where she was right up into another little village. It was sort of quite a long way, but there were no easy train routes. And so because she didn't have a lot of money, she was sort of deliberating. She didn't really want to take a taxi. It was going to be way too expensive. She'd have to get a taxi there and back. And she thought, no, I'm going to save the money. I'm going to see if I can do it in stages. And so she was poring over this map thinking, well, it's about a 6-minute walk to the bus stop. I'd have to change buses twice, but it's okay. I could do that as long as the weather holds. It's not raining. I'll take an umbrella. And then from the last bus stop, she'd have to cross over what looked like on the map as a kind of dual carriageway, a highway. She said, I could probably do that. And then it's just 5 minutes walk to the village. And she thought, I should be there in time to catch the end of the Saturday market. So she was really excited. She got herself all together, she packed a bag, she packed a drink for the journey, and she set off. When she got to the bus stop, she saw a massive queue of people, and she thought, oh my goodness, there's going to be nowhere to sit. So she fiddled around, she paid the ticket, and she stood. Her feet were beginning to feel a bit achy, but she managed it. She got to the next bus stop, only to find that the second bus was cancelled. And as she looked skywards thinking, was this a good idea? It began to rain. So there she was with achy feet, waiting patiently 25 minutes for another bus. The bus arrived, but the driver said, I'm so sorry, a road is closed. We're going to have to take a longer route. So again, she sat at the back of the bus. She was feeling a bit miserable at this point of time. Eventually, the bus pulled into the depot, and she began to walk rather dejectedly in the rain to this main village square. But when she got into this square, she realised all the stallholders had packed up. She'd missed the market. And she sat feeling really cross with herself in a cafe with a coffee, looking out at the rain, thinking, why didn't I just take a taxi? Yes, it would have cost a little bit, but my goodness, it's ruined my day. So, a long-winded vision. I'm sorry, guys. There is a moral to the story. It may well be, Aquarius, that you are wanting to get somehow from A to B. You may be wanting to do it on a shoestring. You may be wanting to save money. I think the message, of course, would be it's worth spending the money to get there because you're going to enjoy it far more. The pressure's going to be off. You're not going to feel so stressed. It's worth paying that extra, right? It's worth taking a taxi. It could be anything. Somebody here is trying to save money, but what the divine is saying is it's not worth it. If you can afford that little bit extra, it's going to make a world of difference. And for some of you, this is going to be something menial. For others of you, it's going to be a very big decision. Okay? All right. So Aquarius, let's dive in, see what comes through. Here we go. Now the deck that I'm using is simply called the Tarot de la Nuit. All right. We'll see what this is. It could even be, you know, guys, if you are, I don't know, getting divorced, you could find yourself a cheap as chips lawyer and then realize that, wow, he's taking ages and he's not going through the information properly that he should, which may cause a loss of money in the future as the outcome. You know, if you get a lawyer that's not that experienced, that is really, really reasonable, he may not be as good as a lawyer that you have to spend a bit more money on, right? It could cost you more in the long run. Yeah. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Aquarians? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, December 2023. What do we have for my lovely Aquarians? Let's see what's going on, guys. The Hermit. Some of you are connecting to a Virgo. Some of you are wanting to travel to see a Virgo, or some of you may be disconnecting from a Virgo. Four of Cups. Okay. The major message is, Aquarius, whatever this is for you, don't do it on the cheap. Don't do it on the cheap. It's not worth it for this. Whether or not it's a precious day off, whether or not you are having to seek legal advice, whether or not you are purchasing a property, whether or not you're buying a big ticket item, spend that little bit extra. It's going to make all the difference. You could regret it if you don't. You could. So these came out, guys. Wow. Yeah. Okay. This is somebody who may potentially be going through a legal case. All right. Yeah. So we've got the Hermit. Now, Aquarius, if this is you, you may feel left out in the cold. You could be wanting to detach from a Virgo, or you're wanting to be with a Virgo. There's a sense of Four of Cups. Oh, okay, I know this is going to be tough. I really don't want to have to go through this, but I know I have to. Justice, a legal contract, right? You may be needing to go through the law courts to end with the Death card, a connection with someone. We've also got Libra and Scorpio there. Six of Swords. Now, Aquarius, you are in your head. Do I go the cheap route and hope for the best to save some money, and it could be a few thousand? Or do I go the expensive route and go with a lawyer who really is going to fight my corner and may save me money in the long run? Okay, that is what we're looking at. I know it sounds specific, guys, but you know what my readings are like. All right, so that is what we're dealing with, people. Let's get into this. Seven of Wands. Ooh, so Aquarius, you are standing your ground. You are fighting your corner. This is a tricky situation, though. This needs delicate handling. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Okay. So Aquarius, there could have been a situation where you felt betrayed or you felt deceived. I think you're in defense mode. You're not wanting to carry on in this relationship. You're wanting out of it. You kind of had enough. Something here, Aquarius, was the last straw. You may have found out that your person was cheating, and it's done. And it's done. But you've got to take control of the route out of this relationship, which I think relates to a legal situation. Whether it's child support, whether it's wanting to get divorced, you're needing to seek legal advice. In the past, Eight of Swords. This is you in your head. This is you in your head. Do I do this? I don't know if I've got the courage to do this, but I know I have to. It's time. Yes. Because what you were dreaming about, Aquarius, is either moving towards someone who's single that you had your eye on, or, Aquarius, this is you thinking, I just want to be single. I just want to be independent. I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. Well, you're thinking about Five of Wands. Yeah, okay. You know that there's going to be conflict. You know it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a difficult process to get there, to get out of the situation. It's going to be complicated. There's no easy route. In the immediate future, Seven of Cups. So Aquarius, you may be looking at options. How are we going to manage ending this? Do I go straight to a lawyer? Do I simply suggest to my person that I give them a lump sum of money every month? Because I think, Aquarius, I'm dealing here with a masculine. Now, as a masculine, you could be wanting to disconnect from an Aquarian. Take it as it resonates, okay? But you are somehow looking at options as to how to get out of this without spending too much money. So one option, of course, will be simply to talk to your person and to say, look, I can give you a certain amount of money per month. Let's simply do it ourselves. Let's not seek legal advice because it's going to be very expensive. Why don't I just give you a lump sum of money every month and we will simply agree that we are separated. I will help you a little bit financially, but we will go our separate ways for now. Second option, potentially to go through the courts and move into legal separation. So it's legal. Third option may be to skip the legal separation and move straight into divorce. You're trying to figure out what to do. What you're worried about, Aquarius, is losing money. What you're fearing, Aquarius, yes, is losing money. 5 of Pentacles. Going maybe from the 10 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles. You're afraid of losing money, Aquarius. In the environment, Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles. So that could be the person that you want to disconnect from. This may be a woman, mother of your kids, your wife, whoever this is, who up until this point of time, Aquarius, has lived a pretty good life. She hasn't wanted for anything. You may have been very generous as a partner. She's looking a little bit nervous, though, in this card, as if she's thinking to herself, I wonder what Aquarius is cooking up. I wonder if Aquarius is going to do anything sneaky. I don't know why, guys. I'm sorry. She's very suspicious. And you're sitting there thinking, okay, what is the cheapest option for me to get out of this? What you're hoping for, Aquarius, is with the Knight of Pentacles, you may be hoping to not have to go through a legal process, which could be a lot of money, legal fees, but simply hope to give her a lump sum of money and agree that you two, for now, are separated. Okay. The outcome, Aquarius, the 9 of Swords. Oh, okay. Now, guys, that's not good. That is a high stress energy. And are you stressed because this is you not going through the legal route because you're trying to save money? It could be. It could be. Clarification for you. The Devil. Okay. You may be in a toxic relationship. You may be wanting to get out of a situation with a Capricorn. 10 of Wands. It's become too heavy. It's become too much. You may be ending a marriage with that wedding dress going up in flames. Whoever is sat in the environment, which seems to be your other half, Aquarius, as the Queen of Pentacles, she's feeling heartbroken with the 3 of Swords. She is feeling heartbroken. Wow. Because of the Queen of Wands. All right, Aquarius. There might have been an affair between you and a Queen of Wands. It might be that that is the reason why your relationship's gone under. Maybe. Okay. In which case, Aquarius, this is difficult because your Queen of Pentacles is not likely to play ball because she's angry, she's upset, she feels heartbroken. So you're dealing with a sensitive situation. If you hadn't have moved towards the Queen of Wands, which you obviously did, because that's a woman that she's heartbroken about, then this might have been a relatively simple, amicable separation. You may have been able to get away with just giving her a lump sum of money every month. Because she's found out somehow, or you may even admitted to the fact that you had a fling, she's very defensive because she feels betrayed and deceived. So she is unlikely to agree to a handout. She's going to want to go through the legal process because she is going to want her fair share. There is no way that she is going to just accept a certain amount of money from you. She's going to want things done properly because she may feel she would get more out of the situation if you went the legal route. Now, Aquarius, I think you know that, which is why you have been reticent to go down the legal route, hoping that she would just agree to a certain amount of money. But with the outcome card, Aquarius, being the Nine of Swords, I think what the divine is saying is, Aquarius, you're going to have to do things the right way. Get things done so they're watertight, so there is a legal settlement in place that cannot be changed, cannot be maneuvered around, because I have a feeling your Queen of Pentacles may fight you in the future if things aren't locked down. If someone hasn't signed on the dotted line, she could make things very difficult for you financially in the future. You could actually, Aquarius, end up losing more in the long run. Okay, guys, a challenging reading, and I'm so sorry, but it's for someone. Let's get into this. Just seen 19 on the clock. So Archangel Michael, what is the Seven of Wands crossed with the Ten of Swords for Aquarius? The Moon. Okay. Aquarius, a secret's come out and you're now sitting in fear because whatever the secret was has been found out by your karmic partner coming through as the Queen of Pentacles. And that secret was you having a fling with a Queen of Wands. The Hierophant. So Aquarius, you may be trying to detach from a Taurian, or you could be facing the ending of your marriage. There could be a child in the mix. You could have a child with your partner, or with a Page of Swords, you two are having very cold conversations. Two of Wands. So Aquarius, you've been standing at crossroads trying to make a decision as to how best to detach from your situation, end your relationship without having to face massive financial loss. And that's understandable. That's understandable. Judgment. Okay. This is a very big decision for you. It's a risk. Do you try to placate your Queen of Pentacles and say, okay, it's going to cost thousands if we go through the legal system? Would you be prepared to accept a lump sum of money every month for now and we will live separately? Or do you go full force and seek legal advice, knowing it's going to cost you more, but the result may be safer, watertight, something that cannot be maneuvered or manipulated later on down the line? It's a big decision. It's a big decision. Two of Cups. So Aquarius, you may actually be in love with somebody else, and this is the reason why you're going through this. I think you're in love with this Queen of Wands, and your Queen of Pentacles has found out, and this is why this relationship went under. So in the past, with the Eight of Swords, I think you were in your head, Aquarius. You were very stressed. You may have been trying to make a decision between your Queen of Pentacles and your Queen of Wands. But for a period of time, you couldn't make up your mind. So this remained as a third-party situation. But with the energy of the world, you knew that you would have to close out your karmic relationship before too long. In the nicer sense, Aquarius, you may have got away with it in the past because maybe this Queen of Wands lived at a distance and your Queen of Pentacles didn't know what was going on. So for a time, you just coasted in this third-party situation. Hangman. Yeah, you were trying to make the right decision. You were trying to give yourself some time to decide what to do about this. With the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, Aquarius, I think you realize that you should do the right thing. You should act with integrity. So you may have spoken to your Queen of Wands and said, yes, I want to be with you. I am taking charge of my situation. I am breaking free to become single, to offer you a clean commitment. I think that's what you decided you needed to do. I think that was what was on your mind with the Nine of Pentacles. But what you were thinking about was your Ten of Pentacles. I want to be single, but I want to make sure I keep the majority of my money. Four of Wands. And maybe, Aquarius, you were hoping to also keep a property with the Four of Wands. That can be four walls. Maybe you had a property in your name and you were thinking, yeah, I don't really want to have to give my karmic partner their house and a load of money. What is the best way around this? What's the best way around this? Yeah, Magician. This is you, in a nicer sense, Aquarius, being a bit strategic. How can I manifest keeping a property and keeping the majority of my money whilst keeping my Queen of Pentacles satisfied in a monetary sense? In a monetary sense. What is she going to agree to? Oh, Aquarius. What you're thinking about with the Five of Wands is this is not going to be easy. She's very angry and upset. Three of Swords, Queen of Wands. She knows you had a fling. She possibly also realizes that you're going to offer commitment to this Queen of Wands as soon as this relationship is over. And she is not happy. You are realizing this is not going to be the easy, amicable cutoff that you hoped for. It's not. No, no, no. What you're realizing is she's not just going to take a small handout with a Page of Pentacles. She's just not going to accept that. She's not going to accept that. Because with a Nine of Cups, Aquarius, you may have been overindulgent, or your Queen of Pentacles was used to living a very nice life. Maybe she lived in a beautiful house that you owned. Maybe you were very generous with her during the course of your relationship. She may have got used to the finer things in life. Now, what she is facing is heartbreak over you having a fling with the Queen of Wands, the relationship ending, and she is stressed because she's wondering what's going to happen to her moving forward. Is she going to lose the home that she's been sitting in for the last 10 years? Is she going to have enough money to support herself and maybe a child? She's stressed. Ace of Pentacles. So Aquarius, what you're thinking about is, okay, well, I don't think she's going to accept a Page of Pentacles offer, which is a small amount of money. I'm going to have to up the offer to a larger amount of money. Maybe that will do it. If I go from a Page of Pentacles energy to an Ace of Pentacles energy, it's a bit more. Maybe also, given the fact that the Ace of Pentacles can be uprooting and moving, maybe Aquarius, what you're going to suggest is the house will still stay in your name, but she can live in the house rent-free. You're thinking about all the options. Because even if you have to move out into a rental place, then the house is still in your name. The house that she's sitting in is still in your name. You won't have to sell it and give her half the proceeds. You're trying to figure out how to manage this. So in the immediate future, Aquarius, we've got the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. You're trying to look at options of how to make your Queen of Pentacles happy whilst keeping the majority of your money and I think a property in your name. But she's upset and heartbroken, so she's not going to make this easy for you. What is the energy of the Queen of Pentacles? What is the energy that she's sitting in, Michael? Five of Cups, yeah. So she's upset. She may not even want to talk to you right now. Because she's faced the Tower. The whole thing has been a shock. Maybe not only a shock of finding out, Aquarius, that there was another woman in your life, but the shock of realizing that you wanted to end the relationship. Four of Pentacles. She's worried that she's going to end up in, if you look at that image, she may worry that she's going to end up on her own in, you know, a little tiny one-bed flat, have to move out of a lovely family home, left with nothing, left with the Four of Pentacles. She's very stressed about that. She's worried about her future. And she's not playing. Five of Swords. She's not playing. She's angry. Because you juggled her with a Queen of Wands. So she's angry, she's upset, she's not going to play ball, Aquarius. And things may have got testy between the two of you. Eight of Wands, messages of anger about the ending of this connection. Yeah, she's not playing. She's very angry. She's sitting in the Nine of Wands. She doesn't know what's going to happen, but she is not going to make this easy for you. You're trying to placate her, Aquarius. You are wanting to have, I'm hearing an adult conversation with her, a sit-down serious conversation about the options. What if I give you this? What if I give you that? Would that make you happy? Would that be acceptable for you? You just want to get through this as quickly as possible whilst hanging on to the majority of your assets, Aquarius. Yeah, you're coming through as the King of Pentacles to her Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're thinking about the money. You're thinking about everything you invested into this connection. You guys may have been together for 7 years. Could be longer. You're looking at the finances. Knight of Wands. Okay. You may also be feeling guilty about everything coming to light. Your relationship with the Queen of Wands. Ace of Swords. Aquarius, you just want this done. You want this done. You want this done. You've apologized to your Queen of Pentacles. And you have both agreed already that this relationship cannot be patched up. I think your Queen of Pentacles would consider taking you back, but now she's realizing that you want this over with. She's agreeing to it. But she does know that as soon as this is finalized, you're going to move forward into a commitment with your Queen of Wands. And she's upset and angry about that. Three of Pentacles. So Aquarius, I think you've offered her the Page of Pentacles energy. She hasn't taken the smaller amount of money or the larger amount of money. She is standing her ground. What you are trying to say to her is, Three of Pentacles, we have to somehow work in partnership to bring the situation to a close. You're trying to explain to her the easiest way, the quickest way of her getting money and for this to be over is by you two agreeing to a certain amount. Up until now, she said no to both amounts of money that you've offered her. What are you saying to your Queen of Pentacles? Temperance, okay. So Aquarius, you may be trying to pour water on the fire, okay? Calm things down with this Queen of Pentacles. You've apologized and you want to work things out with her, as in you want her to agree to a certain amount of money and then it's done. But she's not playing, Aquarius. She's angry, she's hurt. This is a woman, Aquarius, who's going to fight for what she believes is her fair share. What is she saying to you? Six of Pentacles. Aquarius, she's standing her ground. What she's saying is, I am entitled, I'm hearing, to half of the assets. Half. 50% of the assets. Which probably, Aquarius, is a fair bit more than you have offered her. Because that may include the value of a property that you want to be kept in your name. What are you saying to that, Aquarius? Okay, you're not agreeing. Two of Swords. What you're saying is, I'm sorry, I can't accept that. I can't afford to give you the money. It's going to mean that this is a much more long-winded process for us to transfer the deeds of the house in your name. I don't feel that that is something I want to do. So we're not going down that route. All right, Aquarius, what else are you saying? Blimey. The Chariot, interesting. Aquarius, you may say to your Queen of Pentacles, look, we both want this to be done as quickly as possible. You may offer her the car. If you have an expensive car, you may have a souped up, super smart 4x4 or something that's worth quite a bit. You may say to her that you're happy to put the car in her name. You give her the car. What is her response? Okay, ooh, okay, Aquarius, she's even more angry. Ooh, she's even more angry. Knight of Swords. I've got to say it, Aquarius, she may even feel insulted, right? Because a car is worth a lot less than a property. She's going to be angry, Aquarius. It's as if, oh my God, what an insult. You're offering me your car when we should be dividing everything 50-50. You know, I deserve half the proceeds of the house, half the proceeds of what's in your bank account. I'm not going to accept just a car. Yeah, she's angry. Now, Aquarius, at this point, you may be thinking, you know what? I should have put all this in the hands of a lawyer and paid for a lawyer. Because what I'm feeling here, Aquarius, is, yes, this is a reading for this particular period of time, December, but I feel this has been going on for months. Offering her a little bit of this and a little bit of that, or maybe if we do this, maybe if I put the car in your name, maybe if I up my offer. She's standing her ground. And you're getting more stressed, she's getting more angry, and the whole thing is taking far longer than you thought it would. So Aquarius, I think that this is you facing the facts that you are going to have to pay out for a lawyer. Because to be honest, guys, you're sat in a Nine of Swords as the outcome. I mean, this is you super stressed, realizing that whatever you offer her, she's going to turn it down flat. She's not going to agree. All right. So what is the Nine of Swords for Aquarius? Four Swords, yeah. What I'm getting here, Aquarius, is you are realizing that time is ticking, right? You may be also dealing with a Queen of Wands who is anxious for this relationship to be over and done with. I think you feel at this point, Aquarius, that you've wasted a lot of time. Yeah. Yeah. So Aquarius, I think you are going to go and see a King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords can be a lawyer dealing with divorce, legal separation, that sort of thing. You're going to see a lawyer to seek legal advice, to try and speed up the process and to just get this done. Because at this point, Aquarius, you're realizing that your Queen of Pentacles is not budging. Your Queen of Wands may be getting a little bit nervous that this is taking so long, and you are feeling highly stressed. So what are you going to say to the lawyer, Aquarius? Eight of Pentacles. Aquarius, you're going to put your side of things to the lawyer. You probably won't mention that you had an affair on your Queen of Pentacles. You're going to talk money. You're going to keep it very professional. What I think your argument is that with the Eight of Pentacles, you may have been the main breadwinner. You may have been the main breadwinner, meaning that your Queen of Pentacles may have been codependent on you. So you may have been the one to make all the mortgage payments, the car payments, made sure that she was happy in the home, bought her whatever she wanted, right? So your argument is you have paid out to your Queen of Pentacles over the last, say, 10 years. So what you're saying is because of that, you don't feel it's right that you have to give your Queen of Pentacles half of your assets because she's had a lot already. I don't think legally that's going to make any difference, Aquarius, but you're going to put that to him. What is he going to say to you? What is he going to say to you? Ten of Cups. Aquarius, he may say, are you and your partner amicable? Is this just you both agreeing amicably to separate? Have you grown apart? I think he's trying to figure out whether or not your Queen of Pentacles will be open to compromise, you know? What are you saying to him? The Empress. Aquarius, you may go down the route of saying, well, I've given her everything she wanted, right? She's been codependent. She hasn't had to work. I paid the mortgage payments. You know that that's not what he's asking you, but I think you're saying that because you don't want to admit that you cheated on her in the nicest sense. What else are you going to say to this guy, Aquarius? All right, Queen of Swords. You are going to say to this lawyer that she's not happy. She's not happy with what you have offered her up to this point of time, monetary-wise. Your lawyer may want details of that. What else are you saying? Eight of Cups. I just want this over with. Eight of Cups. I just want to move on with my life. You may say, Aquarius, that, yeah, you did a few things that you weren't proud of. Okay. Okay. You may admit to the fact that you had an affair with the Seven of Swords. Right? I was a fool. I sat in the Seven of Swords and she's angry. That's why she's not accepting what I'm offering her. I just want this done, though. So your lawyer now has all the facts. All right. What is his advice? What is his advice? That wants to come out to the Emperor. All right. So what he's basically saying, Aquarius, is, look, you've got to do the right thing. You've got to act with integrity. We can take control of the situation for you, but you have to play fair. What else is he going to say? Okay. He may suggest, Aquarius, that you no longer communicate with your Queen of Pentacles with the Strength card. He's basically saying you have to act with integrity. We have to do the right thing. We have to do this by the book. We have to follow the legal protocol, right? You have to leave it in our hands. We will communicate with her lawyer and we will get this sorted out. Aquarius, it's the only way that you are going to be able to detach cleanly with no comeback from your Queen of Pentacles. And at least she will feel as if everything's been done the right way. You're putting the whole situation in another party's hands, in the hands of a lawyer. And so she can't be upset about that, because they will confirm that both parties, you and your Queen of Pentacles, will get what you both deserve in terms of leaving this relationship with a fair settlement for both of you, right? It's the only way, Aquarius. So yes, I mean, ultimately, this is you realizing that you've gone around the houses, you tried to look at other ways of keeping the majority of your money, but your Queen of Pentacles is not having it. She's angry, she's upset. And I think looking at the past, Aquarius, what you're realizing is you have to do the right thing. You have to do things by the book. And by putting things in the hands of lawyers, it may be more expensive for you, but in the long run, it means that this is wrapped up, watertight, legally, going into your future with your Queen of Wands. Okay? Yeah? So what is the result? How is your Queen of Pentacles going to feel? Okay. Six of Wands. She's going to feel victorious in the sense that she feels things are now fair. Things are being worked out properly by the lawyers. She obviously still isn't that happy about the whole situation, but she's going to feel as if she has received justice in being awarded a fair settlement. And I think with the energy of the Sun, Aquarius, she may decide to move. She may decide to leave the area and to start a brand new life with maybe the proceeds of the divorce. And how about you, Aquarius? Bless you. This has been tough. You are being shifted onto a destined new path. You're going to start a brand new life with, I feel, your Queen of Wands. Let's see. Fingers crossed, right? Yeah. Aquarius, you're going to move into the Ace of Cups, a brand new relationship with your Queen of Wands. Beautiful. So it's been a challenging reading, guys, but I feel that this is a very important message for someone. So Aquarius, if you are in the middle of a difficult situation, your Queen of Pentacles is not agreeing to what you're offering her, it's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of future worry and stress if you go straight to the law courts. Yes, it's going to cost you more, but in the long run, Aquarius, you may look back when you're happily settled with your Queen of Wands and think it was the best thing you ever did. Okay? Yeah? So guys, it's been a long reading. Apologies for those of you that didn't resonate with this. I will do a bonus reading, but I'm leaving it there. Take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Aquarius.